Hi, I'm Stephanie Cavoli, owner and massage therapist at Sanctuary Massage. Today I want to show you one of my favorite foot scrub recipes. It's really easy. You can make it from stuff from your own kitchen and you can use it fresh and right away. So right now I'm going to tell you about the ingredients and everything that you're going to need. The first thing that you're going to need is a lime. You can get that from the grocery store, nice and fresh. Some rosemary. Some sugar. You can use ordinary sugar that you keep in your kitchen. Container to hold your scrub in. Some mixing bowls. Something to crush up your rosemary with. And of course some oil. Now you can use lots of different kinds of oil. You can use olive oil, avocado oil. Anything you have in your house will really be fine except vegetable oil. But my favorite kind of oil is grapeseed oil. It's inexpensive, it has no scent to it, and it's perfect for what we're going to use it for. The last thing that you're going to need is a grater or something to get the lemon zest that we're going to use. Okay, so now that you know what ingredients you need and you've had time to go and get them, we're going to talk about how to actually make your foot scrub. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I hate measuring things. I'm terrible at it, bad with numbers. So my favorite part of this recipe is that you cannot mess it up. You can use any quantities that you want, and if it doesn't come out exactly the way you want it to, you just add more of the opposite ingredient, and that's going to get you the perfect foot scrub. So the first thing you're going to do is take your sugar. You can use about a cup, that's up to you. And you're going to take your lime and you're going to have gotten the zest from it. So I like about that much for about a cup of sugar, and you can put as much lime zest as you want in or as little. I love the smell of limes, it's great, so I put a little bit more in. So go ahead and get that into your bowl. The next thing you will have wanted to do was to crush up your rosemary. So dried rosemary, get that in your mortar and pestle. If you don't have that, you can crush it up with a rolling pin or break it up by hand. But basically, you just get it so that it's as crushed up as possible. And again, it doesn't really matter how much you use as long as you've got a little bit in there. So, like I said, have fun, play with it. It doesn't need to be perfect. So you can go ahead and stir that up. And you want to make sure you're using a wooden spoon because metal and herbs don't always mix very well. So go ahead and mix that up. Take a sniff, see if you like the way it smells. Oh, one of my favorites. Now the next thing you can do is add a little squeeze of the lime, just to add a little bit of scent, a little bit extra. And then at this point, if you wanted to give it an extra kick, you could add a few shakes of ginger. I don't have any today, but ginger helps with circulation, and it's got that extra bit of spice that you might love. So the last thing that you're going to do is take your oil, and you're going to start by pouring just a little bit in. Now, if you get too much oil in, you can just add more sugar. So again, don't be afraid to go ahead and pour. So I'm going to stop there, see how it mixes up. As you can see, it's pretty dry, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more oil. That's better. And for me, that's the perfect consistency. Some people like it to be a little more liquidy, some people like a little bit more sugar, so this is really your preference. Once you get it all mixed up, it's gonna look something like this. You can add a bit of essential oils if you want to. If you want to go the all-natural route, you are all set. So the last thing for you to do is to get it in your container. You want to make sure anything you're not using right away is sealed and kept in a cool, dark place. Doesn't that look great? Now go ahead, rub it all over your feet, all over your hands, give yourself a nice massage, rinse it off, and pat dry.